at the United Center in Chicago. Season series 1-1 are underway, and the tip controlled by Indiana.
Well, when you keep it,
he explodes. We'll see. Dale Davis working against Dennis Rodman and blocked away by Harper out of bounds. And 6 seconds left on the shot clock. It's Indiana's ball and point shooting percentage. The Pacers lead by 4. Harper on the return pass banks it off, and unorthodox play, but the Bulls will take it and they trail by 2.
Well, the Indiana straight up, and that is going to be the matchup tonight. That will open up perimeter play because you must double team.
What a play by Michael Jordan as he winded his way down the lane through a sea of white.
The ball. Now just watch Michael weave his way down inside. The defense is slow getting to him, but then again, Michael has a tendency to make the defense look slow.
And we can take a look at this again, doesn't he? It looks like they're standing around in molasses. Bulls lead by 1 nearly halfway through this first quarter. Dick Stockton along with Hubie Brown and Brian Burwell here at Market Square Arena. Kukoc guarded by Dale Davis. Miller is guarding Jordan, and Kukoc with a runner. Pippen with the offensive rebound, and Rodman with a putback. And again, the Bulls pound the offensive glass.
Now, they have 3 offensive rebounds. Michael Jordan, 25. You know that they're going to run you off of a mini screen. So both guys are expected to score, but then they are also expected to defend.
There's Scottie Pippen trying to take advantage of the matchup with Chris Mullin, and he does there, beginning the scoring column. Mullin misses the lay-in, and the Bulls get it up in a hurry. Harper working on Jackson, and Ron Harper with the basket, and the Bulls now lead by 5.
2 interesting things, Dick. Every time
sits down.
The difference to me is the half-court toughness of Chicago defensively, and then their offensibility once Pippen is with them.
There's the double team on Jordan, and he beats it and gets the foul as Antonio Davis helping out Reggie Miller on Michael Jordan. It may take a lot more than that as Davis committing the foul, and Michael Jordan now with 5 points will go to the line.
Now, this is just Michael at his best. See, Reggie's playing him one-on-one. Now, see, the double team came, and it came late, but you can see he caught it. You're right on it. I mean, I don't understand why you go away from him, and you can also play 2-man with Reggie Miller and Smits.
Here is Jordan up and under, and he scores. He went up and under. Mark Jackson with Reggie Miller on him, and we're seeing some spectacular Jackson pushing it up. Mullin picked up quickly by Kukoc with under 2.5 to play in the first.
You've got to go inside to Smits. You got Harper on him here.
They finally find him, and there's the double team. And Reggie Miller trying to find an opening, and off the glass it goes. Not pretty, and the Bulls rotated well on that sequence.
Yeah, he didn't like the catch.
Because against the Knicks, it was only his 2nd of the year. Nearly a half a minute remaining in the first quarter. The Bulls lead by 4, 24-20. Here is Pippen working against Mullin again.
They're wearing this out.
And the nice shot by Scottie Pippen, who now has 6.
The NBA is about matchups in this first quarter. They are taking advantage of Mark Jackson and Chris Mullin defensively.
15 seconds, 12 on the shot clock. Difference of about 2 seconds or so. Here is Jackson to a driving Davis, and Antonio Davis with the basket with 8.9 remaining. It's 26-22 Chicago. Bulls for the final shot perhaps. Tony Kukoc, and Michael Jordan looks up. He's going to take that final shot and hit that shot. The basket counts at the buzzer as Michael Jordan silences the crowd with a basket at the buzzer. He has 10 points after 1, and in a here is Scottie Pippen working inside, and Jalen Rose with a great defensive play against Pippen. Michael Jordan is open for 3, and he rims the basket. Harper, and again the Bulls are aggressive and dominating, getting the loose balls as Michael Jordan hits a 3, and the Bulls lead it 31-26, and they're taking it to the Indiana Pacers.
Yeah, that's right, and that's what we're seeing here tonight.
Bulls by 3. With 7:35 remaining in the second quarter. These two teams have the best records in the Eastern Conference of the NBA right now. Jordan, a double team, beats it and is fouled. A turnaround on the baseline, and Michael Jordan has made more spectacular shots in his career, but never as many difficult shots as we've seen in this first half.
Yeah, now he's working very hard. Jalen Rose plays him well here. And he's right here. Now just watch as he takes the swipe right there, and then he caught him.
And the Bulls are up by 5. Here is Fred Hoiberg, and that's his specialty, although he was inside the line. Hoiberg with a basket to cut it to 3 in any event. So Travis Best in the backcourt, along with Fred Hoiberg, and they're looking inside for Derek McKee. McKee is guarded by Jordan, and it's a lot of tangled arms going on. 8 on the shot clock.
Dick, Michael Jordan's getting away with a lot of fouls.
Travis Best hits the jumper. Travis Best, who has struggled shooting 20% in the last 7 games. And
On the shot clock. If Chicago double teams the second time, you are wide open on the perimeter.
only the second Indiana turnover of the game, but Rick Smits has to be the go-to man. Here is Jordan going up and gets the roll. He had Derek McKee in his face, and Jordan now with 17, 10 in the first quarter.
We're going to give you Michael just blowing by people right here. Now just watch how easy he makes the shot look. Now he had to go in the air past 2 guys in white shirts over half court tonight. Only in the second quarter it's been happening.
Kukoc again on the pickup by Rick Smits. Ron Harper fires away a 2-point basket, and they change it to 3. Ron Harper, and the Bulls are getting offense from Rodman.
Indiana upset right now because they feel they're being held on screens down on the baseline.
Scottie Pippen looking for room. Smits has been a big figure right in the middle, and Scottie hits a 3. Scottie Pippen, who is at 34% in trifectas since he's returned to action. And Reggie Miller in the backcourt, Rick Smits, Dale Davis, and Chris Mullin up front. So Dale Davis, who came out early and scored 4 points, 2 quick fouls in the lineup. Here is Scottie Pippen, and he hits the first shot of the third quarter.
Well, they ran the triangle on one side of the floor, but then that beautiful screen down, Scottie Pippen opened right up. That's a pet play on the opposite side. Ooh, great steal by Pippen.
He's got Harper with him, and Ron Harper is fouled by Mark Jackson. 7.
Well, you're going to see the steal right here. See, once again, they catch Indiana lax. And then when they get out here in the open floor 2-on-1, no one's going to give you a late 10.
7-point lead for the Bulls. And Pippen gets the ball back. 2-on-1 break. Jackson and Reggie Miller. Miller will fire a 3 and hit. And now they're saying that his foot was on the line. Let's check. It is a 3. 3-point basket, and the Bulls.
The Pacers needed it, and the fans needed it.
He wasn't going to settle for the traditional 2-on-1 lay-in. Harper finds Rodman. They surrounded Ron Harper, but wide open underneath was Dennis Rodman.
Dennis Rodman, very high IQ for basketball. Moved beautifully without the ball. The man left him right to the front of the rim.
And Mullin hits his first 2 shots of the third quarter, so Larry Bird would have to hope that Chris Mullin stays hot. That opens up the floor considerably for the Pacers when he can hit the perimeter shot. Here is Jordan working in, and he reverses himself and leaves Reggie Miller at his wake. 19 for Michael.
Michael has too many moves with his back to the basket not to be double teamed. Never foul a jump shooter, and especially one as good as Michael Jordan. Now this is just a great move. See, he faked going to the baseline with the right hand, came back right into the lane. He scored. This third quarter, Dick, they're really struggling in their half-court set. Nothing is coming easy here.
And Mullin lays it in. Chris Mullin has scored 6 points here in the third quarter, and timeout called by the Bulls as Indiana
Screen and roll, and on the spot up, the rotator guy was late getting there.
Harper guarded by Jackson now on the switch. Antonio Davis. Here's that triangle with Rodman getting it back to Kukoc. 7 on the shot clock for Chicago. Jordan checks the clock. He's got Miller defending him. Here's Michael's shot. It's good. Michael Jordan now with 22.
Well, because of the range factor and the fact that he was only 18 feet away when he gave that shot.
And that ends a 6-0 Pacer run. Reggie Miller still with 9 points in the game. Mullin hits a 3, and Chris Mullin now with 12 points. And his second 3-on-1 break for Indiana. Reggie Miller goes to Mullin for 3. Yes. And here's Jordan. And Michael Jordan stayed in the backcourt. We saw early on. Here is Mullen. He's red hot, and Pippen respecting him all over him now defensively. Here's Smits against Klein, and Smits hits, trying to take advantage of that edge. And Rick Smits with 13 in the game, and the Pacers are up. He missed 30 games with foot surgery last year, having a healthy year, and it is showed. Pippen with a scoop shot, and Rodman should get credit for the tip-in.
At that time, Rick Smits left Rodman to help.
And that is his season's average. So the Pacers have to make sure Rodman doesn't go wild off the boards the rest of this game. Jordan posting up against Miller, up and under, and he backs it in. Michael now with 26.
I'm sorry, Dick. That was just a great move by Michael. A beautiful head fake, an up and under move. You know, he's working hard offensively and then doing a great job on Reggie Miller defensively.
Scotty Burrell has come in the game for the Chicago Bulls for the first time. Mullen from the corner hits another three. So Chris Mullen with 15 points and 3 from the third. Jordan with a fall-away, and the rebound by Scottie Pippen. Jordan driving the baseline this time. And Harper gives it back to Michael, and Michael hits.
Oh, boy. And a foul.
And a foul as well.
Unbelievable. 4-point play.
That was a 2-point basket, so it could be a 3-point play. Pretty good anyway.
Yeah, absolutely. This is nothing but hustle. Michael made that pass from behind the backboard and now steps up, makes the shot. Antonio Davis with the foul.
And Ron Harper, a minute remaining here in the third quarter. Reggie Miller, short, he knew it. He got his own rebound. And this one goes through, and the basket counts.
He'll take that 3.
Reggie Miller knew he was short with it and went after his own rebound well.
An excellent call, Dick, because as soon as it left his hand, he knew he was to the right. And he went right down to the right baseline, and the ball came right to him. Keep an eye on this. Now, just watch it. He knows that it's going there. You'll see him come into your screen right down on the right side, and he beats Michael to the ball, gets the shot, and the foul.
He is 4 for 12 per game, and Michael Jordan normally takes a breather at the end of the third quarter. Early fourth, did not tonight.
No, Phil understands how big this game is tonight, and he's keeping the hot guys on the floor.
Jordan's shot is good. Michael Jordan now with 31 points. And the Bulls break the tie in the first minute of the fourth quarter. Mark Jackson in the backcourt with Reggie Miller in his fourth quarter. Jalen Rose, a very active performer.
They've been going to him quite a bit. Another nice move by Jalen.
Jalen Rose with 6 points. And he's showing the style that drew the raves of Larry Bird earlier in the season.
Yeah, well, everything has been a clear out for him. They're allowing him to go one-on-one.
Scottie Pippen posting up against McKee. 10 on the clock. A stare down, and Pippen wins it. And Scottie now with 15 points. And the Pacers lead 81-80.
He's very offensive conscious. You saw it. There was no hesitation. He took that, beat the double team.
4:05 remaining in the fourth quarter. 6 on the shot clock. And Kukoc hits. And again, the comment Larry Bird said to you, I know what Pippen and Jordan will do, but Kukoc is the X factor.
Dick, once again, they catch
with a few words for the official following that non-call. Under a half a minute remaining and 11 on the shot clock for the Bulls. Kukoc guarded by Antonio Davis. Feeds to Jordan. Coming in Jordan with a big basket. 33 for Michael Jordan, and the Bulls up by 3.
Now that was decided, and he has not been able to get into a flow because of lack of catches.
Harper looking for Rodman. And Kukoc gets free momentarily inside.
Great pass.
Michael Jordan with 6 on the clock. Reggie Miller trying to stay with him. Not an easy task. And Jordan with a high turn-away, and it misses everything. And the 24-second clock expires. And Indiana will get the ball back 38-point.
Now they go to Kukoc here. As Michael goes in to set the double, watch Rodman screen Reggie Miller, and Michael releases as the man is going to come off the double. Just keep an eye on Michael now as the ball is rotating. See Rodman, watch him pick off Miller, and they catch him underneath. That's the first time that they have looked for that play all evening.
Points in nearly 6 minutes for Indiana. Rick Smits, and they've got to get points in a hurry. Smits fires away and misses a 3, and Harper controls, and the Bulls call a timeout with 1.9 seconds remaining, and the Chicago Bulls are going to win Pacers by a score of 90-84 to go 49 and 17 on the year, and a 3.5 game lead over Indiana. A very severe setback for the Pacers. Right now, let's go out to Brian Burwell.
Thank you, Dick. And in the NBA's version of March Madness, playoff teams jockeying for position, you guys made a major blow here today.
Yeah, we did. Right? We put some more space between them and us, and we built some confidence in coming in here and winning here on their floor. And I think that was a big statement from our standpoint. It was a playoff atmosphere, and luckily Reggie couldn't get going. He really had a tough time with his shots, and we were able to more or less to grind this one out.
Had to be pleased with your defense, I think, particularly tonight.
Our defense kept pressure on him. Tony surprisingly played Smith very well. He tried to front him and really didn't know where the double team was coming from, and we kind of kept him off balance. He never really got comfortable, and that was a great effort by our defense.
You showed us a few new tricks running that baseline and doing a few little interesting things. Is that some new stuff you've been pulling out of your bag?
Whatever it takes to win. I got a lot of things in my bag. I don't know when it's coming out, but whatever it takes to win, that's all that counts.
All right. I guess, is there any other goals you need to accomplish toward the end of this last month?
Oh, we just got to keep getting our tools sharpened, and we just got to finish off the season right and go into the playoffs with a lot of confidence and healthy, most importantly.
All right. Thank you very much, Michael Jordan. Let's go back to Dick and Hubie.
35 for Jordan.